Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to a brand new vlog. I am coming to you today on a weekend and we have planned to go to the beach. Let's go to the beach, eat. I am really excited. Sun's out. It's not too overwhelmingly hot, which is quite nice, and it's always breezier at the beach. We tend to go to Lytham, which ever since I met Tom, because his granddad used to live there, so we used to go quite a lot. Well, not quite a lot, but if we're going to go to a beach, that's often where we've been. We have once been to a place called Formby, which is a similar sort of drive to us. It's either of them are like an hour, something like that. So we're just going for the day, and we are going to meet Tom's mum there as well. So I want to go to obviously have a nice long dog walk, but also there is a Home Bird, the shop that I like, that I've been to locally here. They have, I think it's their biggest store in Lytham St Anne's, which I've never been to before. So I thought I would pop in there. I'm not sure if they're gonna come with me. They probably will. We'll grab some lunch, have a nice drink somewhere, and then come home. So a very nice day planned. I'm not sure how much I will vlog, but I'll get what footage I can. I'm starting this morning with, we're not setting off for a few hours yet, so I need to get the bed sheets changed and done, and I took the opportunity of a bed change day to show you some new products and also mention to you guys that Emma Sleep, who we have our mattress from, and our spare room mattress is also from Emma. They have a June sale live, so make sure to check it out. I'll leave a link to their website in the description box below. My unique link will take you direct to their website where you can shop the sale, and what's more, I have a discount code. You can get an additional 5% off sale prices. So if you've been thinking about investing in whether it be a new mattress, or like I've got today, I've got some other kind of like accessory bits and bobs, then now could be the time to do so. So yeah, thanks to them for working with me on today's video. I'm going to show you the bits that I have picked out, but like I said, Emma Sleep for us, their mattresses. We have, I believe it's called, I think it's the hybrid premium mattress. I know in the other room we've got the original, and also we have their sofa bed, which we have down in the basement as like a set up as a spare room. So when we've hosted over Christmas and we've had family over, that's set up. I'm pretty sure it's like a king size bed as well, so it's bigger than the double bed in this spare room here next to our bedroom. So if you are new to my channel, welcome to my bedroom. This is our master bedroom. I get quite a lot of questions about what colour paint we have on the walls. This is Lick Beige 03. We really love it. Let me show you the boxes, my tower of boxes of things I've got. In fact, I probably need to go and get some scissors to open these up. So we've got, this one is called the cooling pillow, the adjustable cooling pillow. This is how it looks, and what I like about this, if I remember rightly, you can unzip these. I know, like, Tom's the sort of person that likes a big pillow. I like a slightly flatter pillow because I find my neck hurts if I'm too, well, I suppose your neck's meant to be in line with your spine, isn't it? That's what my chiropractor tells me anyway. I find having a good pillow is the key. So this has a zip opening, and inside, as you can tell, there are layers. So you can remove the layers that you need to in order to have the right sort of depth. You can see without that insert, it's slightly flatter, which I think for me will be better. And this has that technology in with it being the cooling pillows to keep you cool. And there's nothing better than having a fresh, cold pillow. Why is that such a good feeling? Anyway, I've got two of those. Okay, these are the pillowcases for those. I just went for white. They do have other colours, 50 by 75 centimetres, and they have some really nice, I think they even have some patterned ones, some stripy ones. I just tend to go for plain, clean, white linen on our bed. And this I picked up for Tom because I know he is a fan of a weighted blanket. These weighted blankets, they're known to be sort of self-soothing almost because of the weight. They're very comforting, helps relieve stress and anxieties, and this is so heavy. This is his new weighted blanket, and to go with it we just have this blanket cover that you can get from Emma. Oh, it's so soft. Wow. This is lovely. And then last but not least, I don't know if this is still even in frame, but I have a big box here. Yeah, you can just about see it there, which is a mattress topper. So we don't have a topper currently. We just have the mattress as a standalone. So I thought we could try out the topper and see how we get on with it. I'll keep you guys posted on how we do get on with it, but I am excited to give this a try. I've got it in a Super King to fit our Super King bed. So I'm going to strip the sheets, bung them in the wash, pop the topper on, and I'll show you what it looks like. Right, I've just moved to the corner of the bed so that you can see the mattress without the topper and then with the topper, and I've just unzipped it so you can see this version, the flip mattress topper, how you can see there's, whether you prefer a more firm or softer feel, then you have that option to flip it. Comes with this removable cover again if you need to wash it, which is very, very soft to the touch. The thickness of this one is about 6 centimeters, but they do have a premium one which is about 9 centimeters. And what I have seen advertised on their website as well, this is obviously the size of the Super King bed, because Tom and I like a similar kind of feeling to the mattress. But if one of you prefers soft and the other prefers firm, and you have a Super King bed, you could go with the 2 singles, and one of you have it flipped on the softer side and the other have it flipped on the more firm side. They offer 10 years guarantee on their products, and they do, I know the mattresses, you can get a 200 night trial as well, so if they're not for you, after 200 nights you can actually get your money back. They do have 0% finance options, they have free delivery and returns. That's Barney's little IKEA dog in his bed next to me. That is one thing we need to get Emma to do. Dog beds. Then we would have the full range. Anyway, I need to get this bedding thrown in the wash before going to the beach. I'll show you my little bedside drawer, what I keep on there. I guess this is an unstyled, realistic bedside drawer. I've got my Stanley, which I always have on me. That's like glued to me. This little stone pot, which I have a couple of crystals in. And these this photo booth strip, which I got from New York. Remember we went to Bobby's pancakes place for breakfast, which was so good. They've got the little vintage photo booth downstairs. We've got the Architectural Digest book, a little thermostat for our heating control, which obviously is off at the moment. Clip, bobble, these are an essential if you're with someone who is perhaps a little bit of a snorer, or you can hear loud traffic or anything. They're just little earbuds, good for travel as well, and really comfortable to sleep in. And then this, I've just started my Frida McFadden, The Tenant book. I got to chapter 7 yesterday, so I'm keeping that beside my bed to read through a few chapters every day. And my Zara home lamp. Hydration. Anyway, thank you so much to Emma for kindly sponsoring this part of today's video. Again, just a reminder, I'll leave a link, code in the description box to give them a try yourself. So we started our morning at the beach with a little trip to Homebird, and like I said, this is their Lytham St Anne's store, which I think is their biggest. It seemed very big compared to the ones that I've been to in the past. Look, they've got a new dog range. Oh, I was in love. Some gorgeous accessories for your little pooch. But yeah, lots of very similar products to what I've seen in the smaller stores, just that because of the size of this store, they have a lot more furniture on display that you can see. It's double story as well, so they've got an upstairs with loads more sofas and tables. How gorgeous is that original fireplace? Stunning. Anyway, they also have a cafe in this one, so we had a little toasty and coffee on the front before heading over to the beach. But I can see past the rain. Won't you lay it on me? Yeah. Turn the page and burn it. Let's make Bunny, come here, sit down. Sit. What have you done? Sit. And throw our problems in the flame. Throw our problems in the flame. We fell down to the bottom. It's the bottom of the day. We're gonna get over this. Hello. feel like I really need a setup which doesn't have this situation where I'm ending up doing my hair and makeup on my knees or sat in the other room and having to take it from room to room. Anyway, hello guys, it is actually a new day and I thought I would pick up the vlog again and just pick up where we left off. I want to firstly have a sip of coffee. Delish. Right, I want to curl my hair and just add a bit of dimension to it this morning. I thought I'd do it with you, as always, using my Tangle Teaser, which needs emptying. Oh, that sounds gross. I'm going to use a different curling one today as well. I usually use my GHD Curve, this one. I think this is the smaller of the two barrels that they do. And yeah, love using this, but it creates quite uniform curls. So today I thought I would switch it up. Every once in a while I use this one. And this is the Creative Curve, I think it's called. I'll leave it linked below, but it's a slightly different shape and it kind of tapers at the end. So it starts off thick and goes thinner. So the curves aren't so sort of like uniform and perfect. And they're a bit beachier, a bit more undone kind of look. I think I was inspired by Sabrina Carpenter's new song. If you're also a fellow Sabrina fan, her new song Man-Child, and also her performance that she did where she's sporting this new hairdo, which I really like. I feel like I need to have my hairdresser when she next comes just style it like that instead, maybe. It's a bit more of a corkscrew curl, so it's a bit wild. So maybe not for just every day, I don't know. I see quite a lot of mermaid wave hairdos as well with long blonde hair, and I just think it looks really nice. So yeah, that is what we're gonna do. So I start with, as you can tell, this is just washed, thrown up in a clip, not done anything with. So I will grab a little clip of some description, and I start by doing it underneath in my hair. So I take the top section. I tend to do my hair in 3 sections, so I'll take the bottom third out, leave it out, and clip up this top section here. Give it another brush. What I'll do is I'll take sections starting from the back, working my way forward, and with this one I'm going to be quite haphazard with my curls. So there's no like clip to clip it shut. You literally just take it and wrap your hair around. So yeah, I'm going to do some away from my face, some towards my face, some I'm going to leave the ends out, some I'm going to curl the whole way. See how it's a bit straighter at the end, a bit straighter there, a bit more curly here. Just hold it up a little bit to let it cool down a little bit before I then move on to the next section. Have we all started watching Love Island? Let me know. In fact, the time that I'm filming this video hasn't started yet, so I am looking forward to it. There's a girl on it that I've met before at events. I think she's called Sophie something. Sophie Lee. She's the girl who had she was a fire breather and had a fire accident. I'm assuming they'll have talked about it on the show already if you have started watching it, but yeah, I've seen that she's on it. Yeah, so I'm just going to carry on doing this. I'll show you what my hair looks like once finished, and I will run some oil through it and yeah, show you what it looks like. I want to pop to Aldi though this morning, so after I have done my hair I'm going to just nip out, do a quick food shop. But I've seen as well on their socials they've created some dupes for the some neon products. So they've got some essential oils, they've got some candles, and they've even got some of the Amri diffusers, but they've also got some of the massage candles where there's a little sort of spout on the candle and you can pour it on, a bit like, well, again, like the duping the neon ones. So I might go and see if I can hunt them down and give them a sniff test and see if I like them. I feel like they're going to be one of those products though that ends up selling out. Right, this is how it's looking completely untouched. See how there's a difference with the curls, but it's looking quite springy. There's some straight bits at the ends. And then what I will do is go in with the dry shampoo because I washed it yesterday. So I always like to, on the second day, just put, well, even sometimes straight after I wash it, I always use a bit of dry shampoo. I find it, my hair lasts a bit longer. This one is the Batiste fragrance-free 0% sensitive scalp. Gentle dry shampoo refreshes your hair whilst being kind to your scalp. I don't notice if I know the difference between this and the regular one, I guess because it's fragrance free maybe. I mean, it's nice when they have a nice fragrance one, but honestly, just the original I quite like. Okay, that's that. And then what I will do is put some oil through the ends. I've still got, like, that's how much I've got left of this Moroccan oil. This is the light version. The light version just feels slightly less thick and gloopy. It is, as you can imagine, lighter. But I like either, if I'm honest with you. I only put it through the ends anyway, because if it was too close to the roots, it'd probably get a little bit greasy. And then I'm just using my fingers to run that through the ends and kind of scrunch it up. Don't be afraid to break up the curls. I might just flip upside down for a sec. Give it a zhuzh, flick it back. And this is sort of hairstyle, whenever I use this curling wand, it's always quite springy. Oh gosh, I just scratched my neck there. My thumb. It's quite springy and voluminous when you first do it, but it does drop quite nicely over a couple of days until the next hair wash. And then this hairspray I'm going to go in with is the Redken Fashion Work 12. I really want to try the Colour Wow one, but last 2 times I've been into stores to get it. Can you see I've just scratched my neck there? They've been out of stock. Just go in the shower for this bit. Oh, she's looking a little crazy, but like I said, it will drop. And it is just something a little different to the usual. Okay, right, let's head to Aldi and let's see if they've got the neon dupes. So here we go into Aldi. I had a quick look at the flowers. They had some beautiful peonies in. Some of them were a bit worse for wear, but yeah, anyway, I found this storage tin, very, very similar to one that I've got from Zara Home. I think I paid about £20 for it, and this one was only £6.99. They had it in cream and green. Then I found the section with all of these neon candle dupes and products, including these oils where you get a set of 3. The scents are Happy, Peace and Balance. This was the candle where you can pour it on and it's like a massage oil for $4.99. My favourite scent was the Balance one. As for these candles as well, they've brought these back. My favourite scent being the Spa Escape, and they are dupes for the Maison Margiela scents that are very pricey. I don't know if you can hear that. I've got the window open in this room, letting in some fresh air, but it's just started raining. It's feeling very cosy. Anyway, I have a couple of things that I wanted to show you. Unfortunately, nothing from Aldi. I did do a bit of a food shop, so I put all the food bits and bobs away, but nothing too exciting, just things like salmon fillets, carrots, hummus, tomatoes, cucumber, which is like a good go-to lunch for me at the minute, mayonnaise, riveting stuff, just a few stock ups anyway. But the candles and everything that I did see, I did find the neon dupes. However, I was a little bit disappointed with the smell. They were okay, just nothing to, you know, like rave about, I don't think. Anyway, they had 3 scents. I think it was Happy, Balance and Peace, quite similar to the neon scents in terms of their notes. But there was just an element of, I could just tell they weren't neon scents. I think because I use neon products so much, I could tell. However, having said that, if you're wanting a good alternative that is more affordable, try it out. But I just have so many candles and things to get through that I thought I don't want to add to it with a cheap one that I don't need when I've already got other candles down in my candle cupboard, which could probably do with an organised, to be fair, that I need to start burning through first and foremost. And I'm one of those rare people that likes to burn through my expensive candles, the candles that I've been given as gifts, that I've treated myself to, White Company, Jo Malone, whatever it may be, I burn through them because I know, having in the past saved them, the scent just doesn't seem to last the same if you then burn it later down the line. So I just think you're better off burning them. And then next Christmas comes around, you ask for a new White Company candle as a treat. That's how I like to use them. And you can always repurpose the pots. You could put cheaper candles in, tea lights. You could put, like, clean them out and use them as a vase. So yeah, I burn through them. So I'm going to stick with not getting the Aldi ones for now. But yeah, there were a couple of things that I wanted to show you. Firstly, this book which I got from seeing on TikTok. If you have a TikTok, if you're a TikTok user, if you've not seen this trend and haven't done it already, go to your, like, open your TikTok, go to the little search and type in book. And apparently that book is like, oh, someone's at the door. Be right back. Hold that thought. It's an exciting delivery. I've got a few new products to try from brands that I always trial them out first before working with them. So I've had 2 deliveries of things that I'll be trialing out and talking to you guys if I like them. As I was saying, let me just get my breath back. So TikTok, you open your little search thing, type in book, and apparently the first one that you see is like a representation of your life. And I thought, I'm going to test this out, and if it relates, I might purchase that book. And I've purchased the book. So this is the book. Firstly, pause this video and go do that if you haven't already, and I'd be interested to see how many of you also have the same book as me, because I'm sure there'll be like a generic few books. But I have watched other people's videos of them doing that on TikTok and picking their book, and there are different books, but this one was my book. It's called Don't Believe Everything You Think, an expanded edition, and it's Why Your Thinking is the Beginning and End of Suffering. This is a hardback one that I found in Waterstones, but you can just pick them up from Amazon or whatever. But easy read, it's not too big. And let me just read the back for any of you that you think that book might relate to you somehow. Discover the book that has helped more than 1 million readers finally find relief from emotional suffering. Anxiety, fear, overthinking, self-criticism. Is this painful mental state an unavoidable hardwired fate for humans, or can we find lasting peace regardless of our circumstances? Don't Believe Everything You Think offers a radical yet simple idea that the path to mental relief isn't through major behavioural change, but through understanding how our mind creates our experience of life in the first place. Through an approach that is at once psychological, philosophical and practical, Nguyen, is that how you pronounce his name? Joseph Nguyen, guides readers to a profound understanding of how destructive thinking patterns form and how to break from them for good. The result? The ability to become emotionally resilient and free from anxiety at any moment. I'll believe it when I see it, or in this case read it. So yeah, I'm gonna give this a little read. The book that I'm reading currently is beside my bed. It's called The Tenant. I showed it to you earlier, I think. That is, since last night I have read a bit more, and I'm about halfway through. Frida McFadden knows how to do a page turner because I'm enjoying that, and I really like the length of her books. I'm the sort of person that is I find reading difficult. Although I enjoy it, I do find myself getting distracted. Or do you know what I find myself doing is I can't stop reading mid-chapter. I have to get to an end of a chapter before I close and put it away for another time. So what I'll do is I end up getting to the end of the chapter and then seeing how long the next chapter is as to whether or not I want to read it. And if it looks too long, I go, oh no, I'll read that next time. And if it's only a couple of pages, I'm like, oh yeah, I'll just read this one. Next chapter, oh yeah, I'll just read this one. And that's what I end up doing. And because the chapters are so short and punchy, I end up just keep reading it. So I think that's a tactic that I feel like I enjoy in a book. And that also might be why I struggle so much with bigger series like ACOTAR. Although I'm enjoying that, I've finished the second book now. I'm yet to start the third. And it's just one of those that I'm like, oh gosh, it just takes me forever to get through it. And it's so creative and so out there that I feel like I need a lot of brain power to read those books. Knowing as well that I'm only 2/5 of the way through the season. Are there 5 books? I think there are 5 books. Is yet another thing that's making me think, oh, let me just break it up with a Freida McFadden book, and I do enjoy it. So I might even go on to this one next and finish the Freida McFadden book, and then maybe even go to another Freida McFadden book that I've got stocked away downstairs that I haven't read yet. I have a couple of PR bits that arrived yesterday as well that I thought I would show you. Firstly, from Glossybox. Now, I get Glossybox every month. I must be on their PR mailing list. I worked with them years ago, honestly. I think it was years ago. And ever since, I've been on their mailing list. And if I'm honest with you, being in this industry and the amount of PR that we are so fortunate to receive, the Glossybox boxes, I tend to, unless if there's a product in there that I really like, or that I know I love, or that I really want to try out, Tom's nieces get it, or friends and family might delve into my PR bits, because they're quite little items to try. I just find myself not reaching for them, but it is quite a nice little surprise that comes through the door. But if you are a Glossybox user, you probably have already seen this month's, which comes in this lovely blue holiday kind of pouch that would be perfect for travel. And I have to admit, I wanted to show you this one because the bits and bobs inside here, I like them all. Let me just see. Yeah, there's probably one that I might not try, but let me just show you. So firstly, this. I love these brushes. They're like a really good slicker brush, and this one's from So Eco. It also is my favourite exfoliating shampoo. If you've yet to try this, I highly recommend. It is called, this is a tiny pot. This is just obviously a bit of a, not a sample size, but you know, I'd probably use that in 2 or 3 uses. The larger pot obviously lasts a lot longer, but this is a cleansing purifying scrub with sea salt. It acts like a shampoo essentially, and it feels gritty. So when you put it on your hair at first, you think, oh god, this is a bit unusual to get used to. And it was through PR products that I discovered this, and I've since bought it. I know my mum's bought it, or did I buy it for her for a present? I can't remember. I know she's tried it as well. I just really like this. So yeah, it's very gritty. Let me see if there's a cover on it, or if I can show you. There you go, I can show you. If you imagine the consistency of a body scrub, very thick and gritty. So it smells fantastic as well. I'll just scoop it out with my fingers. It feels a bit awkward to apply at first, but literally just separate it, start scrubbing. As soon as you start scrubbing and lathering it up, it really gets into your scalp, exfoliates, and just feels a bit bizarre whilst you're doing it, as if like, oh god, this is going to take for ages to rinse out, but it doesn't. Once you've rinsed it out, I kid you not, my hair squeaks, it's that clean. So it really does give a good deep cleanse to your hair. So I love that, and a good little travel size for me for that one. I also was after a new eye cream, and I've been using, I bought the Kiehl's avocado eye cream, which I have been enjoying and I have been using, but this one has SPF 30 in it, so this could be a good one to apply in the morning. So yeah, it has bisabolol and tocopherol, BIS plus E, antioxidant protectant range. It's a firming and soothing eye cream with SPF 30 from the brand Symbiosis London. And then this also, I love any kind of like dewy, hydrating, glowy looking skin in summer, and this from MUA is called Pro Base. It's a Glow Dew Illuminating Primer Virtual Glow with apricot oil, vitamin E and papaya extract. That sounds lovely. Use alone or under foundation to add a healthy dewy glow to the skin. Layer onto cheekbones or collarbones as a highlight. So the products within it, the vitamin E, apricot kernel oil and papaya, help to improve skin tone and maintain softness and radiance and brighten. So it kind of is skincare as well as makeup. It's got a seal on it, so I'm not going to open it. In fact, I'll just open it. Oh, it's kind of like got an iridescent shine to it. Can you see? Kind of like a pinky hue, pinky gold. Oh, it smells nice. If you compare hands, that one's quite matte and dull, and that one's quite shiny and dewy looking. And yeah, it smells quite nice too. Okay, this is the product that I'm not sure if I'll try or not. It's called, the brand's called Groom, and it's an After Sun Face Oil Bar. Heal and Go. It's got vitamin E and camellia oil, so good for if you are maybe wanting to take away on holiday. I tend to keep my face out of the sun though, or use SPF 50 on my face anyway. And also the fact that it's a bar is making me think it might be quite heavy feeling. That's what it looks like. It smells really nice. Speaking of SPFs, I also got sent some products from Naked Sundays. I'll just whiz through. Firstly, a brush, an SPF 50 Hydrating Glow Mist. That could be good to top up whilst you're, you know, like throughout the day when you've got a bit of makeup on already to pop on top. Apply 20 minutes before sun exposure, before or after makeup, and reapply every 90 minutes. So that's the only problem with SPF 50. In theory, you're meant to reapply throughout the day, just like you would on your body if you were sunbathing on holiday. However, once you put makeup on, quite often, I think we're all guilty of this, even if we are SPF users, we don't then reapply throughout the day because we've got makeup on. And even if we were having a makeup free day, I feel like if I put SPF on in the morning, I then don't reapply it throughout the day. So this could be a nice way to do that. It feels very fine. I think with this, which smells nice as well, I think with this I would still put SPF 50 on first and then use this, like I said, as a top up throughout the day. I've also got in here an SPF 50 Beauty Screen Mineral Peptide Foundation Tint. Yeah, it feels like a nice hydrating, quite loose formula. I think that's going to be too dark for me. I wonder if they do different shades. Although I suppose it blends out. That on my hand looks quite a heavy coverage actually for a tint. And then, oh, okay, perfect. That's shade 2.5. I've just realised I've got a second one of these in shade 2. So I will give that one a try properly and feedback. And then also, again with SPF 50 in, a blush. This one's called Cabana Glow Mineral Glow Serum Drops with pink algae and hyaluronic acid. So again, it's got skincare in there as well. The rain is coming down. Sorry for any summer lovers out there, but I just can't help but be filled with just that little bit of joy. I mean, I am enjoying some sunnier weather as well, but I can't lie. It kind of gets me a bit excited for autumn, although I'm not wishing away the current season. Am I? Yeah, I like the build up to it because it's like my favourite time of the year. I don't want it to come too quick. Anyway, this is what the blush looks like. Ooh, do we want to say it's a similar packaging to another brand? The shape and everything. Let me just pop it on the back of my, oh, definitely used way too much there. So I'm gonna go in with the brush that they gave me. And I obviously already have blusher on today, but we will go in with a little more. Beautiful colour. Oh, I love this. And obviously a little goes a long way because I don't need any more of that. Oh, I love that. I love a cream blush. I know it looks heavy and full on, but especially in summer when you do get that sun-kissed look. So I drag it all the way across my nose as well for that same reason. Sometimes I even just bring it up a little bit into the temples because, or like the top of my head, because that is where I do catch the sun the most. Right, lastly, I've got sent some bit, in fact, I say let me show you this. I can show you this without showing my address. You see that? Freya and Tom. Crackhoppers reached out. They've seen that we've been playing a bit of golf recently. I say a bit. Tom has been playing so much golf. He's become obsessed. So I'm now a golf widow. And that's fine because, do you know what? I quite enjoy it. I enjoy it when he takes Barney, because he always takes Barney, so Barney gets a nice big walk. I go and enjoy the fresh air sometimes, and I enjoy a walk and play as well myself sometimes. But yeah, Tom is loving it. I am dabbling with it. I still class myself as a beginner, but am I always going to class myself as a beginner? I don't ever want to have my handicap checked, so I want to stay at, is it 54 now? They've changed it. It used to be, what, 30 something, 36. Anyway, they very kindly reached out and offered to send some golf bits from their new range. So they've got this new range with, it even says on the box there, advanced insect repellent technology. incredible. It's also UV protection, great stretch, odor elimination, breathable, and guaranteed for life. So they've sent this box, which even has a little putting hole here with some Strixon balls, which are the ones that I use. Oh, and some teas. Let me just answer my phone. This could be, oh no. Hello?
Hello, miss.
That was the police. We've had a bit of an incident where we had to, I won't go into detail, but we had to have all of our locks changed. We had some thieves take some house keys essentially, and we thought they were coming back, and they might still come back, which is scary. But we've had all the locks changed, the cars are fine, we're all good, we're all good. But yeah, sorry about that. Where was I? Yeah, crag hoppers. So we've got some golf balls in there, some teas, and some clothes. Now, Tom's already actually worn the trousers that he was given. He was given 2 pairs though. This pair he got in the navy. He got the same pair but in a, it's this colour, or similar to this colour that I got some trousers in. Slim fit in a size 32 regular. These are called the Santos Blue Navy. And like I said, he did get 2 colours, and he's already worn the other colour and likes them. What I like about these, because I got a pair as well, a pair of trousers for myself. Are they called the same? Mila trouser in soft mushroom. I got a 12 regular. But yeah, what we both loved about these is inside you've got adjustable waistband. So for me, I was thinking I'll get a 12. Because when I've bought from crag hoppers before, like hiking pants, I found they sized a bit small, so I thought I'd go for a 12, and they fit fine. They fit perfect actually, very stretchy and comfy, but I did need to take in the waistband, but it's perfect because you've got this elasticated thing with buttonholes, and you can just make it as tight or as loose as you want. They're not super high-waisted, which I don't love. Having said that, with golf, because of where they do sit, they're not low rise or anything like that. I'd say they're mid, but with wearing like a polo shirt over the top, it's obviously absolutely fine. And then inside, look at this, they've got a little glasses cleaner. All of the different pockets and bits and bobs that you can pop your glove in, your golf balls, your tees. Tom also got one of these long sleeve tops. He got a, this is like a zipper, full down zipper in navy, but he also got this in white, which again he's already worn, and it looks so smart. It really, for any men in your life watching that are also golfers, this really is like, it shows off the muscles. So it looks really flattering, really nice. And I guess the intention with this, with it being long sleeve and quite kind of slinky, is to wear like a polo over the top, or Tom has like a gilet vest that he wears when he plays. So he wore the white one with that grey vest, but also because of the grey vest, navy would go really nicely as well. So he got that one in an extra large. And then as well as the trousers, I also picked up a couple of polo tops. I got this one in white with the little pink crag hoppers in a 12, and then this one's a bit more bold and bright for me, but they've also got this one in the range, the pink with the white and kind of like a charcoal trim. That was in a UK 10. And then I also got one of the long sleeve tops, very similar to, in fact it's probably the same, but for women, mock neck top in blue navy in a UK 10. So I'm thinking of, if I play in the cooler months, to have this longer sleeve top on with the, like maybe the white polo over the top would look really nice. So yeah, thank you so much to Crag Hoppers for sending me and Tom and I, switch them around and get that grammatically correct. Thank you for sending us those. That was very much appreciated. Tom loved the fact that he got a bit of PR. Take this mug down whilst I go from earlier. Like I said, he has already worn it and been enjoying wearing it. Anyway, where is my pooch? Oh, here he is. Are you all cuddled up on the sofa? You look very cozy. You look very cozy, mister. Are you snoozing? It's a dog's life, isn't it? It is a dog's life. It is a dog's life. Well, I'll just let you snooze. You have your snoozies. So cute. I do feel like, because I've spoken to him now though, he might get up and follow me. You know when you just don't want your dog to get up because they look so comfy and they're not missing out on anything. I'm gonna put my mug in the dishwasher, have a bit of a tidy up, so he's really not missing out. Or it's like if you get up, but you're just going to the toilet, they have to follow you. Hopefully he stayed there. Oh yeah, I'm looking outside. It is raining. My hydrangeas, which are looking gorgeous and in full bloom, let me show you. Can you see them down there? I have noticed a couple of the leaves just slightly browning, and I'm thinking, do I need to replant them in the beds where they've got a bit more space to thrive? Because obviously those baskets, they're filling those baskets, but I do, I mean, it'd be quite nice if they were to grow and get even bigger. Maybe I could plant them at the front of the house. Not sure, but anyway. Can you also see I've moved over the, oh, I'm gonna have to go outside to show you. Let's get the old golden retriever Crocs on. This is a look, isn't it? No judgments, please. Barney didn't come before, he's definitely gonna come now. Yeah, I've moved the olive tree to over here, which was down by the little bistro set. I thought it'd just look quite nice. Let me zoom you out a bit. Excuse the cushions and everything that we've just thrown in there whilst it started raining. But yeah, the olive tree I've popped there, which I like. And then these two olive trees here, I still need to repot those into some baskets that we've got and have a bit of a tidy up. We need to get rid of those cardboard and that little doggy paddling pool. But those will get moved and sorted out another day. And I thought they were dead, but they're coming through at the top. So I guess they're still okay. I just need to repot them, get some new compost. But I feel like a garden centre trip. Garden centre trip can be on another day. Just jumping in here to close off today's video. I hope you guys have enjoyed spending the day with me. Before closing out this video, just wanted to remind you guys of the Emma June sale that they have currently running, along with my discount code, which will get you an additional 5% off items, including sale items. So thanks to them, thanks to you guys for watching, and I will hope to see you all very, very soon in my next one. Bye guys.